create a new normal. The body is always in one of two states, fight or flight, or rest and repair. It isn't in both states simultaneously. The fight or flight state is one in which the body is ready for action, ready to destroy a threat, or flee from it. This is a state of tremendous physiological imbalance throughout the entire body. Every system, every tissue, every cell in the body during fight or flight is functioning to help the body survive physical danger by operating at unordinary levels of readiness and activation. In the short run, this imbalance helps us to be fast and powerful, but in the long run, this imbalance leads to any number of negative outcomes. The fight or flight response is not the state we should be in, except very rare occasions. Why not? Because we are so infrequently in real physical danger. But as I've mentioned previously, your body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a made-up one. It treats them both the same by activating the fight or flight or stress response. Now, imagine that you're riding your bike and you encounter an unseen rock. Suddenly, you're flying through the air and you crash land on some loose gravel. In addition to the immediate pain, you notice that your hands and arms, your shoulders, and maybe even your face have been injured. You're bleeding heavily in several places. No bones are broken, but you're in pretty bad shape. You immediately go home and clean up your wounds. You successfully stop the bleeding. You apply some ice or some healing salves, but you recognize that you're left with cuts and scrapes all over your body. Now consider that your symptoms of stress are like the wounds you sustain when you crash on your bike. The headaches, the muscle pain, and the emotional problems are damage you've done because of this ongoing imbalanced state of fight or flight. Essentially, you're continually crashing and burning or trying to repair from the stress. When dealing with an activated stress response, you may try to stop the bleeding by taking medications in all their varieties, but the symptoms don't seem to go away. Medications may temporarily numb the pain, but the problems persist. Keeping in mind the metaphor of crashing on your bike, what can you do to heal the problems created by the ongoing stress response? The correct answer is nothing. You consciously can't do anything to make the wounds go away because you don't have the know-how to repair the damage. Even if you'd like to think that you can, you really can't. It simply isn't within your power. Wound healing is not within the domain of the conscious mind. Fortunately, your body does know how to heal itself. It knows how to recruit the right cells, chemicals, and healing energies to those spots that are broken and fix them in precise and perfect ways. Your body already has an internal pharmacy that contains all of the healing drugs, knowledge, and processes to take the wound from horrible to completely healed. You don't have to do anything but wait and watch. This is how healing should always happen. So why doesn't it? I mentioned earlier that the body is in one of two modes, fight or flight or rest and repair. In fight or flight mode, the body is too busy working to survive the dangerous environments. It can't simultaneously mend all the messes. The inner pharmacy doors remain closed in fight or flight mode. That's why the problems don't go away. In contrast to the fight or flight response, we have what's known as the rest and repair state. In this state, the body is doing what it needs to do to repair what's gone wrong. We aren't busy expending extra energy surviving, so our body goes to work healing, repairing, and regenerating. Essentially, our body turns on all of its healing energies to fix whatever problems have arisen. The inner pharmacy doors are open wide, and the body knows how to use the healing chemicals in the right dosages with the right timing, without any side effects. In this rest and repair state, your symptoms of stress go away. Not because you're trying to make them go away, but because the real cause of the symptoms, the imbalance brought on by chronic fight or flight, goes back into balance. Once balance is restored, the body knows how to remedy the problems. This rest and repair mode needs to become our new normal as a way of being if we want to feel better and see our symptoms go away. Feeling relaxed, peaceful, calm, and symptom-free should be how we operate every day. But in order to get there, we have to consciously take ourselves out of the stress response. We have to consciously turn it off. Fortunately, that is within our power. It is what these videos are all about.